Welcome to the second episode of the What's Coming webinar. I'm stoked to be here with you all today. I am joined by Esne, one of our VPs of product, and all the product managers responsible for the cool new innovations you will see in this webinar. Before diving in, let's talk about what this webinar is and why we've made it. This webinar is designed to help you and your teams leverage new releases the moment they happen. And in this webinar, we will give you a sneak peek into what's coming in the next 90 days. A few things to note, this webinar only includes what we're planning to release between November of this year and February of next year. So this isn't a complete representation of all of our product investments or full roadmap. Everything that is not currently GA mentioned in this presentation is subject to change. And speaking of, just before we get started, I'd like to take a moment to remind you that we're going to be sharing some really cool new features not yet generally available. Please make sure you're making your purchasing decisions based on what's available today. And you can read the full text of this slide on our website. Keep in mind that this webinar is just one of the many resources we have available to help you and your team stay up to date on product releases. You can subscribe to What's New in Procore, join our community group, and attend monthly new release webinars, or check out our support page. All of these resources really help set your team up for success with new releases. So let's jump into the format. This is how we will be presenting each release. The orange tab will always indicate what lifecycle stage this product release is in, and the other tabs will indicate things like what region we plan to make it available in initially, who this release is for, and if this release makes any changes to our API. Also at Procore, we're honored to have customers from all over the world. We want to make sure that this content is valuable to every single one of those customers. That's why you'll see region-specific wording at the bottom of the page or called out in one of the tabs above. So speaking of lifecycle stage, let's go through those definitions of what those actually mean. So pilot means product is in exploration with customers. In development means it's currently being built out and not available for customers, but is on our delivery roadmap. Closed beta means we're early testing with a select group of customers. Beta means we're testing openly with opt-in customers. GA, phased rollout, means a new feature is being rolled out in phases to customers over a period of time. And generally available means a new feature is released to production and widely available to customers. Now, without further ado, I'm going to pass it off to Esne to talk through our product vision here at Procore.
Hi, everyone. I'm Esne Odezwe, VP of Product Management here at Procore. I'm part of the team that wakes up every day thinking about improving the lives of everyone in construction around the world. We are a partner to this industry, and that partnership translates to everything we do, including how we build technology. We work backwards from the customer's needs to ensure that our technology really solves problems for you. Our mission is to connect everyone in construction on a global platform. That means building an open platform that connects all of your people, your workflows, your data, and tools with a single user experience available on mobile and web, from pre-construction all the way to closeout. Over the last quarter, the breadth of Procore offerings has grown. We're excited to announce that Level Set is now a part of Procore. The risks and complexity of moving money between stakeholders, it traps vast sums of critical working capital each year. It causes unnecessary cash stress for contractors, increases working capital and bonding expenses, and ultimately has a negative impact on how construction jobs are done all over the world. Construction work is hard enough already, getting paid shouldn't be. That's why we acquired LevelSet. They're the leader in lien rights management for construction. We're also really excited to welcome LaborChart to the Procore family. Labor is typically the highest and most variable cost for contractors, yet many rely on spreadsheets and analog options like whiteboards to manage their workforce. LaborChart gives contractors a real-time and forward-looking understanding of all workers, their assignments, and their commitments, enabling them to accurately plan, schedule, and forecast. Combined with Procore's field productivity, this integrated solution will give contractors a holistic view of their workforce, ensuring that they have the control they need to manage, schedule, and budget their labor. These are exciting announcements for our customers, but we know that new innovation in construction technology will continue. So we continue to make the platform open and accessible to the software developer community. We have one of the largest collections of third-party applications and integrations in industry. and we have over 300 apps in our app marketplace. You can reliably integrate our products with any of these third-party applications, including accounting, document management, and scheduling software, so you actually have access to the tools that work best for your business. Okay, today you're going to hear from a number of people on the product team. They're excited to share what's coming because they are passionate about building technology for you. I want to highlight a few key themes you're going to see throughout today's webinar. One is flexibility throughout the platform. For us, it's important that no matter the unique needs of your company, that Procore can support that need in some way. A key expression of that is in workflows. We're investing in our global workflow engine, and you're going to see how that is manifesting in key areas across the platform. AI and ML is a key investment for our platform as well. And you'll see that investment showing up in our new enhanced report builder to provide you with key insights. You'll also see how we're using ML to drive automation in our products, saving you, our customers, time. Innovation on mobile will also be a key theme. More and more work by every stakeholder is being done on a phone or tablet. We're focused on making sure that we offer a seamless experience across mobile and web and the product. And lastly, is that we're listening to your feedback. Our goal is to always be responsive to your feedback, our customers' feedback. So you're also going to see a bunch of enhancements related to that feedback. I'm excited to show you all we've been working on your behalf. To kick it off, I'm going to hand it off to Tim Hay. Thanks.
Hey everyone, I'm Tim Hay, product manager here at Procore, focused on the Procore Construction Network. And I wanted to just give you all a quick heads up about some fun enhancements that are coming in the next couple of months. We just released this in around August 25th, and we've had a lot of engagement so far, and we've already been iterating. And really what you can expect over the next coming months is we're doing a complete UI refresh. So what you see on the Procore Construction Network today is going to be enhanced with just cleaner designs. It's going to be a little bit more interactive, and it's going to help customers more easily find construction professionals within just a few clicks.
We are super excited to be working with our AI and ML team on automating 2D area takeoffs. Adding this ability will save our customers performing 2D takeoffs a ton of time, up to 90%. Imagine instead of painstakingly drawing the outline of rooms, concrete footings, or roof elevations, you could select the area with a single click. That's a moment of delight we are bringing to our customers in the near term. Our machine learning engine will continually refine itself based on customer input and become even more accurate as more customers adopt it. This opens the door for even more exciting quantification automation in the future. This functionality is under active development, and we hope to be able to release it for all Procore estimating customers in the near future.
Thanks, Rob. Hey, everyone. I'm Miguel, a product manager here at Procore. I'm excited to say that we're making a lot of investments into our bid management offerings. I'll be going over 2 upcoming updates, starting with custom bid forms. With our new bid forms experience, we're allowing you to create one scope of work to share across all of your bidders, and you'll be able to create multiple bid forms per bid package. This means you can collect the necessary bid information in a clean and efficient way, which you've defined. We're entering a closed beta at the end of this year, and we're looking for participants who are willing to test. Please reach out to your account team if you're looking to get involved. Let's talk about bid leveling. Configuring your bid forms is the perfect setup for bid leveling. Once bids are submitted, you'll be able to compare them apples to apples against your bid form. You can then select your winning bidder in an objective way to issue them a contract. We're looking forward to testing bid leveling with you at the beginning of next year. Thank you.
Hi there, my name is Croy, product manager here at Procore. Excited to share some of the enhancements we're making to the submittal attachments. We know consistent UX around our markup functionality is really important for ease of use and making sure to help you collaborate on what is most critical. So excited to share that we'll be adding a few more features into our markup features in submittals, having a floating toolbar that includes the ability to copy markup, duplicate markup, as well as adjust the font size within text markup features. This is really just laying the foundation for us to continue adding more markup functionality as you collaborate around submittals.
Cool. We're excited to announce in Q4 that we'll be releasing a PDF export of the Gantt chart that will include project and company information, like many of the exports across Procore, and you'll have the option to select page size and layout. We're delivering this because it's a long-time user voice request, and it gives you the ability to share copies of the schedule with your collaborators outside of Procore. In addition, this allows you to leverage our unlimited user model to make schedules more accessible to your team without needing additional licenses of external solutions such as MS Project and P6. On to Riley.
Thanks, Matt. Riley Herman here. I'm excited to announce that in order to give you much more insight into your data, we've added 7 new fields to custom reporting on drawings and specifications. Now you'll be able to report on current revisions of drawings or specs. And we're also adding a status column to drawings. So now you can report on unpublished drawings, meaning you can report on many more drawings than you could before. This is coming out soon, so please keep an eye out and update your reports accordingly.
Hi, I'm Luisa, and I'm a product manager in quality and safety. I'm excited to announce we are currently in development of action plans project templates. We heard your feedback loud and clear. That company templates only get you so far because they lack project level information, forcing you to perform repetitive tasks like adding the same assignees and references to multiple action plans. That is why soon you will be able to leverage your existing company templates as a starting point to create project templates that can be filled with all the information needed for a ready-to-go action plan in the field. Once your project template is filled with assignees, references, records, and anything else you need, you can create pre-filled action plans that are clones of the project template, reducing the time it takes you to create a new action plan by at least 50%.
Hi there, Juliana Richard from the mobile product team here. We are really excited to announce the release of our Quick Capture Punch tool to a closed beta program. As part of Quick Capture Punch, we're enabling our field teams to be able to quickly capture audio and video from the field while they're on their punch walks and automatically transcribe information from that audio recording. As well, we're updating our Quick Capture Punch experience to support linking of pins in our drawing functionality, as well as updating settings and configs to automatically attach assignees into the Quick Capture experience. Quick Capture Punch will have a huge impact on our field users as it reduces the time for our field team members as they're doing their punch walks by automatically capturing the audio and video and transcribing it into the Quick Capture Punch tool. We are also adding push notifications to our correspondence tool this quarter. As part of this update, we will be enabling our field team users to enable push notifications for any correspondence type, enabling field teams to turn off those push notifications depending on their preferences.
Thanks, Juliana. So on the mobile side, we've got an updated look of the drawings tool on iOS and Android apps. You can see the screenshots here. This is to provide a consistent UX and UI with other tools that have been modernized on mobile. And it also provides a higher contrast view of the information. So when you're out there in the field and there's glare, it's easier to read your screen.
Hi all, I've got a couple of exciting updates for our timekeeping tools. The first one is about improved privacy in timesheets. Prior to this release, users only needed read-only permissions to be able to see everyone's time cards in their company. This was problematic for those that wanted better control over who can access which information. Since time cards could potentially contain confidential information about an individual's time, not everyone in the company should be able to view that data. Now, company admins have the option to enable this setting across all of their projects and limit what read-only and standard users are allowed to see. The specific details of this feature are available on our support site, so please check that out if you want to determine whether this setting is right for your company. Next slide, please. This has been a long requested feature, and we're only a few weeks out from releasing it to all customers. Custom fields on timesheets and My Time will enable you to capture additional pay modifiers like per diem, shift, worker comp number, pay ID, basically any necessary data that you need to complete your payroll processes properly. These custom fields will be available in exports, including the Sage 300 text file, reports, as well as Procore Analytics. We really hope these enhancements will make timesheets work better for your unique business needs. I'll now pass to Mark Duncan.
Thank you, Arsh. I'm excited to talk about how Procore is helping teams consolidate and remove duplicate entry for time when performing time and material work, or dayworks for those of you chiming in from Australia and New Zealand. Many of you listening in today have probably found yourselves entering the same information in different systems or documents so that your team can complete a timesheet for payroll and a time and material ticket or day worksheet so that your clients can verify the time so you can get paid for the work performed. I'm happy to announce that we've officially rolled out a closed beta program to test this functionality with a group of self-performing contractors to ensure this process is as seamless as possible for both the office and the field teams. Soon, Procore will connect time collection through timesheets into time and material tickets or day worksheets so that once time is verified by your clients, you can quickly summarize and transfer it to our financial tools so you can manage this process from start to finish in a single solution. No more duplicate entry for time or transferring values from a time and material ticket to an Excel spreadsheet to generate a change or variation. Time imported from timesheets into time and material tickets can still be transferred to a change event with a click of a button once it's approved by your clients. A truly connected solution that saves your field team's time and simplifies the process for the folks in the office to generate the change or variation in minutes. With that, I'll hand it back over to Arsh to give an exciting update about the look and feel of financials. Arsh.
Thank you, Mark. We're currently in beta for 2 audience-specific dictionaries. The Specialty Contractor Dictionary is a brand new one, but Owner's Dictionary has existed for a while, but we've updated it with new terminology. The scope of the beta is US clients only, because we want to use this as a learning opportunity to ensure we're solving the problem in a scalable manner as we grow globally. Now, the problem we're trying to solve is, we've heard from a specialty contractor and owner's clients that some nomenclature in our product is problematic, especially in financials, because it doesn't match with what they call that business process. For example, if as a specialty contractor or an owner, you don't hold a prime contract, users are hesitant to use a tool called prime contracts, even if the functionality within works for you. So, as you can see on the right, we have selected a handful of terms and translated them to be more market specific. So if you are an SE or an owner and these terms make more sense to you, please reach out to your customer success manager or implementation manager, and they will make sure to enable the new dictionaries for your account. I want to conclude this slide by saying that Procore is constantly working to make our platform more extensible and flexible to allow all types of customers to find value easily. This flexibility is not just for features within tools, but also extends to the language we use and how we onboard our clients. These dictionaries are just one of few examples that demonstrate our commitment to all of you that we are designing a platform with your unique needs in mind.
This quarter, we released a beta program for our Enhanced Report Builder for financials. The Enhanced Report Builder allows you to build reports with data across your tools, to access inactive as well as active project data, and has a modern user-friendly interface with new filtering, grouping, and formatting features. Financial data is currently available in the beta, and resource management is coming soon. Let's jump into the demo. The Enhanced Report Builder beta is available in custom reporting to those with financials. Click on Financials under Product Area Reporting to enter the new builder. As you can see, on the right-hand side, you have your financial tools listed, and you can open them to access the fields. Let's build a report on commitments, and I want to pull in some project information as well. I'm able to search for fields as well as add them from the list. Let's add some amounts as well. Now let's say I want to pull in some information from other tools. I can easily pull in change order amount in addition to commitments. I can access filtering from the side panel, and I'm able to filter on fields that I have and haven't added to the report. Let's say I want to filter on commitment status and exclude anything in draft. I'm also able to easily group and to see these totals in the grouped rows. That's our enhanced report builder, and we're excited to make it available to you.
One of the things that we've been really focusing on within our product financials pillar is the concept of flexibility. And the next couple of things that I'm going to go through with you are in line with that theme. The first is custom and configurable field sets for contracts. We understand that there are many fields across all contracts that are consistent, but there are some that are different depending on the type of project, depending on the client, depending on the vendor. And so what we've given to customers is the ability to flexibly add fields to those contracts. And so what you can do is you can create field sets, and within those field sets, create custom fields and apply them to different types of contracts that you have or across your entire Procore account. Next slide. The next thing, again, in the theme of flexibility, is the ability to create custom workflows on subcontracts and purchase orders. We've heard customers loud and clear that the ability to have a workflow is extremely important, especially when you're dealing with money and our financials tools. So we are giving customers the ability to create workflow templates at the company level and apply those templates at the project level, configure them based on specific users, and also be able to apply custom conditional logic within those workflows that allows the object, the contract, the purchase order, or the invoice to route to specific individuals depending on a dollar threshold or other conditional logic that we plan to add. This is something that we're currently working on as in development. We're planning to be in beta at the end of the year. So if this is something that you're interested in, please reach out to your customer success manager so that this is something that you can try out and start to incorporate into your Procore experience. And lastly, the modernized contract experience with editable SOV. We are working hard on providing a new user interface experience for downstream contracts. And one of the things we will also be enabling for customers is the ability to edit a schedule of values even after a change order or invoice has been applied. This will not be a requirement. You don't have to edit your schedule of values after, or you don't have to turn that on. But we have heard from many customers that this is a necessity, that they have fluid downstream contracts with their vendors, and sometimes the schedule of values needs to be modified at various points in the project. So you will see in the coming months the ability to modify that schedule of values to however you need to. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Eloise, and I'm a product manager on the financials team. And today I'm going to talk to you about a couple of different recent and upcoming features that we have within the change management initiative. The first one I want to talk about is the modernized change event experience. So we know that managing change is a hugely important aspect of lucrative project management. Change events in Procore allow project teams to have a forward look into the potential future costs of a project so that they can be managed proactively. We've undertaken a project to revamp the change event landing page. This page gives you a comprehensive look into all change on your project that has a potential financial impact. We're providing much more flexibility so that your teams can surface the most important information more easily and know what items need your attention. Also, we're building in capabilities for your teams to update change events on the fly, driving efficiency and ultimately giving your organization an edge when it comes to managing change. Next slide. The next topic I want to talk about are budget changes. So we know that often when change happens on a project, along with cost implications, there are budget impacts that need to be recognized, whether that's a net zero transfer or an actual increase or a decrease, such as recognizing buyout savings. Budget changes will be a brand new tool in Procore. They will replace budget modifications, and they will give project teams more control over how changes to project budgets are handled. For instance, specialty contractors who may want their project budget to increase in tandem with their costs rather than their revenue will no longer have to carry a profit line item in their budget in Procore if they don't want to. And owners will be able to make increases to the project budget using a workflow without making a fake prime contract change order. Field initiated change orders is the third topic I want to speak with you about today. The change event tool serves as a comprehensive risk log for all changes happening on a project that have any type of potential financial impact. Historically, a change event was required before a change order could be created. For some customers, getting visibility into potential change orders as soon as they are identified in the field was hindered by the administrative task of first creating the change event. So we've recently released an optional setting that will allow your collaborators to submit potential change orders directly in Procore in real time without requiring your team to first set up a change event. However, we're still preserving the change event list as that comprehensive risk log by programmatically creating a related change event as soon as the change order is submitted. This will allow you to see a complete picture of all the change happening on your project. It'll allow you to keep control over whether or not those change orders are ultimately approved, and it will improve collaboration with your contractors. I'm now going to demonstrate this feature. Okay, I'm first logged into Procore as a project admin, looking at my change event list. Again, this shows me all of the change happening on my project that I want to track and monitor to see whether or not that it will have a financial impact. Now I'm going to show you the view as the collaborator. As a collaborator, I'm logged into Procore. I can only see the tools that I've been given access to. And within the commitments, I'm only able to see commitments that I have that the Procore customer has made with me. So as a collaborator, I'm going to select the commitment. And then I will actually be able to submit a potential change order directly in Procore. This is great because I can actually break down my costs into more granular detail. So here I am adding my line items. I can't create a budget code, but I can select codes from the original parent contract that I have. Now, as soon as this change order is created, Procore programmatically creates the corresponding change event. So I've now refreshed my page, and now I see this brand new change event that was created by the system, and the line items match directly what was on the potential change order. The description I submitted is here, the budget codes as well, and then you can see that the potential change order is still in draft mode, ultimately giving me control over whether or not I approve the change order. And this allows me to continue to manage change using my change event tool. Thank you.
My name is Reed. I'm a product manager on the financials team. Continuing with that theme that Eloise just talked about, the need for transparency and real-time understanding of what's going on a project, what's going on in the field, and the financial implications that has for a project. The link between Procore and our customers' accounting systems and enterprise resource planning systems is really critical. We've been building accounting integrations, ERP integrations for a number of years, and we're expanding the scope in terms of the number of accounting systems that we tie in with. One that we're going to come out with shortly is an integration with Xero, very popular accounting system, especially in Australia and New Zealand, as well as the UK. And this really is focused on driving better decision-making, making sure that the field and the accounting team in the office knows what's going on in real time across budgets, across changes, across invoices, and can make sure to split the work correctly so that the project team can make the changes that they need to make in Procore and have those be updated in the accounting reports that help you to run your business. So really exciting. We've been building more integrations over the course of the year, and we'll continue through the course of 2022. I just wanted to highlight this one with Xero specifically.
Hey everyone, I'm Robert, and I'm going to talk to you all about our new work breakdown structure, or WBS functionality that we're currently in beta with. This functionality significantly increases both the configurability and granularity that you have available for setting up and reporting on your financial data. So previously in Procore, users only had 3 of what we call segments for setting up and reporting on financial data: cost codes, cost types, and subjobs. Now you have the ability to create what are called custom segments so that you can organize and report on that data however you like. So whether it be something like phase or location, building, funding source, these are completely customizable segments that you can have for reporting and organizing all of your financial data. Maggie?
Thank you, Robert, for telling us about how important WBS is. My name is Maggie Ngugi, and I'm the product manager for Procore Analytics suite of products. As you've heard, work breakdown structure is very important to have granularity into your financial data. And for this reason, we will be provisioning new views for you to be able to access this data through our data extracts tool. With this, you'll be able to create your own customized reporting through the data analytics views. Next, I'd like to talk about how the new data quality report will help you to clean up your project details. As you know, when you set up a project, you need to put in a lot of information in order for you to be more granular in your analytics. In order to do this, we have created the new data quality report. With this, you'll be able to see which fields have been filled in and which ones have not been filled in. And the best thing about this report is that from this view, you're able to jump directly into the product to fill in the fields that have not been filled. So as a project admin, you now not only have a quick view, but quick access to the product in order to clean up your project setup. I now hand it over to Kristen to tell you more about some of our new updates.
Hi, everyone. I'm Kristen Riley, Director of Product for Collaboration, and I'm really excited to be here to share some information with you about something completely new known as Procore Conversations. So our vision is to enable discussion that's needed to get work done to happen seamlessly and contextually across all of the companies you work with, channels that you interact on, Procore objects and documents, all with team members across the office and the field. Our initial focus with Procore Conversations is on object-centric and direct messaging functionality within Procore across both web and mobile. And we'll be kicking off a small pilot next week and going into beta in early 2022. So just to highlight a few key features while I have some time with you. The first big feature is your teams will be able to have conversations around objects in Procore, such as RFIs, submittals, change events, and even the budget. So users will be able to kick off a conversation on an object, and anyone with permissions to that object will be able to view and participate in that conversation. Next, in cases where you need to engage a specific user, you will be able to mention them to grab their attention in the conversation. If you need to have a discussion outside of the broader group, you can send project team members direct messages through Procore Conversations. And to make your life easier, you will be able to see all conversations within an account that are relevant for you from a single central place within Procore. Only relevant conversations will show. And by relevant, I mean ones where you've been mentioned, are the assignee, or ones that you've explicitly decided to follow. So we're being really thoughtful about what information we put in front of you to help you manage and prioritize your time. We're just getting started with Procore Conversations, and I look forward to partnering with many of you during our upcoming pilot and beta.
Hi, everyone. Juliana Richard again from the mobile team. We're very excited to be piloting next week and moving to closed beta very quickly thereafter, our new mobile home screen experience. So we've heard from the field and we're listening, and we're looking to improve our home screen experience by, first of all, adding a higher contrast experience, one that can be easily seen in the field, as well as enabling prioritization and personalization within your experience by enabling all field team members to personalize and select which tools are seen and how they're seen within the home screen experience. As well, we're also enabling quick action on each of the tools. So enabling users to quickly take action from the field and quickly do their work, whether it be from daily log, RFIs, punch, etc. So we're really excited to see this rolling out next week to a select number of clients, and then swiftly moving out to closed beta and GA before the end of the year. Thanks. I'll hand over to Olivia.
Hey everyone, my name is Olivia and I'm a product manager on the ecosystem team. I'm here to talk about REST v1, which is our new API that has replaced the previous API known as Vapid. REST v1 includes a new versioning architecture, new resources that provide additional coverage, and new changelog features to allow you to see exactly what has changed across our API space. The previous Vapid API will be sunset on February 1st of 2022. So if you're using Procore's API, please make sure you migrate over to REST v1 soon. Thank you, and I'll pass it over to Nathan.
Hey everyone, I'm Nathan Heckman, and I'm excited to announce an upcoming update to our marketplace app experience. So this is developer managed service accounts, or DMSAs. And essentially this allows partners or developers to update their marketplace apps to use DMSAs rather than the traditional or standard service accounts. Now these DMSAs define which tools and projects the app needs to access in order to properly run on the Procore platform. So this is a more convenient and secure alternative to standard service accounts, which today need to be manually configured by an administrator. So DMSAs give customers greater control over which projects and company data and tools an app can access. This means that the developer or partner defines the required permissions within the developer portal, and then the customer admin, upon installing this updated application, will then agree to the requested permissions upon installation. We'll have more information about this feature in the coming weeks. Thank you.
And that's all we have for you today. Thank you so much for tuning into our second episode of the What's Coming webinar, and actually our last one for the year. Keep an eye out for our third episode in February 2022. Thanks all.